It's what a dear pleasure it is to have you here again on another conscious evolution, another opportunity for us to consider the infinite. Consider the infinite. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I just gave you a whole bowl of vegetables, so you didn't even finish your vegetables this morning, so right now. I don't know if I'm gonna give you any more. Let me check your vegetable bowl again. You ate most of it. Here we are. Back again. I got my light. Pop. Turn it on. Beep. There we go. Give me a kiss. There you go. Welcome, dear friends. It is a pleasure having you here again. Today's stream topic is about considering the infinite, understanding it's all infinite. I read a line again this morning during my reading that if we could take away all the filters of our perceptions, we would see reality as it is, infinite. Thank you for the heart. Come here. You want to go bye-bye, you have to come here. Come on. Step up. Woo! It is all infinite. You come on. Come here. Come here, Zoe. Come on. Step up. Come on. Step up. If you want to go bye-bye, you have to step up. I'm not going to come to you. You can come to me. Training the verb. Hello, Zoe. I slept really well last night. I dreamt. I was in REM sleep for apparently 4 hours and 44 minutes. I dreamt so much, I remembered nothing. Not a sliver. Not a little bit even. You are a good girl. Come here. Come here, come. Come on. Come on. Hello. Say hi. Hi. That's a good bird. There you go. There you go. That's a good bird. Aww. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? You want a cookie? Let me get you a cookie, okay? All right. Want a cookie? We'll get you a cookie, all right. I'll get you some cookie. There be the noodle. Just chillaxing too. Yeah. Want a cookie? Let's get you a cookie. Want a cookie? I'm gonna get you one, okay? Even though you didn't eat all your vegetables, I'll still get you a cookie, sweetie bird. Want a cookie? Want a cookie? Mm-hmm. Want a cookie? This is all you, bro. Want a cookie? That's yours. I'll give it to you. You just have to be patient. Can you be patient? Can you be a patient, Burby? Want a cookie? That's you, bro. This is for you. Hey, relax. Relax. Patience. Oh, patience. Be a patient birdie. Let's say goodbye to our friends first, okay? Say goodbye. Hi. Hey, Dreamy Utopia. And Dream 2. We got 2 dreamers in this space. The one night that I spent most of my time dreaming. I spent 44% of my time last night just dreaming. What kind of pants are those? They're hammer pants. I know. When do you want to go hammer time? When you want to stop? Hammer time. Whoa, relax. You are a good girl. I still have your cookies, but let's do a few tricks. Let's say bye-bye, and then do a spin. Do a spin. Diana. Oh my word, that bird is gorgeous, isn't he? You hear that? You're gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you for the kisses. Do a spin. Do a spin. Spin, spin, spin. Do a spin. There you go. Wow, that's good. And then do you want to say bye-bye? There we go. And I'm going to put these here and give me a high five. Give me a high five. Wow, that's a good birdie. Wow, wow, wow. Good high five. Okay, good girl. That's a good girl. And you happy? You happy? Happy, happy? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. We're going to say bye-bye to them now, okay? Yeah, this is your cookies. We're going to give it to you, okay? Look at this. Yeah. Happy, happy? Here you go. This one too. There you go. There you go, sweet bird. There you go. And let me turn your TV on for you or something. Everybody's heard. Oh, wow. Are you enjoying those cookies? Mmm. Is that good? Is that good, though? Sweet bird. All right. Let's see what TV show we're putting on for you today. Yeah, this looks cute. You can spend some time with squirrel friends and Barbie friends. Good girl. All right. I am returned. Beautiful parrot. Isn't he cute? Yeah. He's a sweetheart. Howdy, all you crazy cool kids. Hey, Angry Otter. We got Gus here too. Melty, love is more true. Oh yeah. Can they talk? You can say a few things. You know, you can say hi and hello. You can say, want a cookie? You can say, want out? You can say, want to go bye-bye? You can say, hello, baby. Sometimes he says that in the mornings. You can say, wow. You can say, what's that? I've heard him say, what's that one time. I think that's everything. Not the massive vocabulary, but still. I'm not filming that way. Joe was like peeking around the corner, making sure that I'm not filming that guy's side of the room. You are a MeltMore, giving compliments. Hey, can I get a Hoopy's a good guy from you?
Hoopy's a great guy.
Hoopy is a fantastic guy. Yeah, you thought, Hoopy, I was misdirecting myself there even, bro. You're a great guy, Hoopy. Believe it, bro. What kind of pants are those? Yeah, Phobos, you know now. Beautiful burb, Diana, thank you. Lex for joining too. Word, beautiful parrot, thank you. Gus, good morning. Sunday buttholes. What are we cooking around today? We are cooking with the infinite. Yes. Yes. When all of your layers of perception have been washed away, you will see reality as it actually is. Infinite. I'm a good girl. Bet you are, Tomo. Thank you for joining us, friend. It's nice having you here. Sam, planes soar best when launching into the wind. Tomo, do you need someone to bring you an almond with some peanut butter? Yes. Yes. Here, come and sit on my shoulder, Tomo. I'll give you little peanuts. You want a little peanut? You can have all the peanuts you want. It's nice having you friends here with me this morning. Yeah. The infinite and the layers of perception. I want to share with you something that's you probably don't want to know. But it was a very big part of my morning this morning, where as I was getting ready for my stream, I was taking sips of my coffee. It was such a big part of my morning that I'm I need to almost get this out of me, just to process it. And I'm why is this thing? Why is there restriction, right? The air, this. Sometimes there's a hole in something, and then that allows air so that the liquid can come out, right? And I just, for the life of me, can't. Then I discover that this mechanism, when you push this button, it releases a plunger, and that plunger has a seal at the edge of it. And at the other side of the seal, there are these two little channels that allows air through to get to these little side holes. All right. And as soon as I realized there were these little side holes, and I realized that there was no air coming through them, panic ensued. Yeah, as Joe said. Like, Joe saw my face this morning as I was like, where I was just like cleaning it for the first time ever. I've had this thing for about 3 months now. So yeah, the infinite, right? Sometimes there's so much infinity that you don't realize there's layers of infinity hiding in the infinity. And it can cause restriction, literally, right? Energy will cease to flow properly if you are not aware of the infinite nature of this system, right? If you believe it to be only one thing. And so I learned. Today I learned. I'm actively learning, getting better and better, aren't we? Arrived, Dan? Did you go to Beijing anyway? I have arrived. It is Sunday. No, I think he's just here. He's just here. Dan, it's not sunny here. It's not sunny here either, but it's like kind of cloudy. It was like very misty this morning. It was kind of nice. It's a good day. Yes, the infinite is another one of those truths only certain people will be allowed to understand, and it makes me sad. Yeah, I don't know if I'm one of those people, Sam. I love infinity, right? Me and infinity are homies, but I don't know if I can say I understand. More, maybe just like understand that the nature of reality is unfathomable. That if you have come to the conclusion that you know things, you know what's going on, consider the infinite instead. Right? That's today's message for me, at least. Be like, oh yeah, something as simple as a coffee flask can still teach you things about itself. Now, sometimes to your own dismay, sometimes to your own panic as it ensues. Well, that's good, love, because I'm boarding a plane this morning to Dallas, and it's windy today. Have a good one. Angry Otter, you going on vacation? Going for work? What's calling you to Dallas? Good morning, Nan. Nancy is here? Nancy is here. Hey, Nancy. Thank you for joining us, friend. Then it's not sunny. I wasn't going to go to Beijing until June, and no, I won't go. There you go. BSF said a good morning. Good morning to you, BSF. Darren joining us too. Hello, Darren. Homelander is God. Are we suddenly in the boys universe? I mean, I kind of dig it, Cruz. But I don't know about that. Like, if anyone has to be God, I would ideally not want Homelander to be God, but to each their own. I'm gonna spend the next 2 months focused on getting virtual machineware certified at work, building my server health monitoring app for my portfolio, and saving money by doing a lot of my own cooking. There you go. Dan has a plan. And we like that, right? If the nature of reality is infinite, then it is all the more important for you to find what parts of it you want to be interacting with, right? And for the most part, I agree with that, right? It is as simple as gain more skills, grow more wise, and save money in the simple ways that we know how to. Cooking for yourself is the best way, right? Like we did like a Walmart order for $46 like 3 days ago. And that $46 of Walmart order will probably last us, if not a whole week, 2 weeks. However, we go to a restaurant once and it's a $60 bill, right? For one time. We did technically eat 2 meals out of it, right? But yeah, it adds up quick if you don't cook for yourself. I'm proud of you. Dan, you got this, bro. I look forward to you getting all that cash saved and putting it towards the good that you have planned for yourself. I haven't been to Beijing since 2006, but when I was there, I zip-lined off the Great Wall across a lake in Simatai. It was a good trip. That sounds really cool. Whoa. Woza. Hello, Dad. Joe looks good. Damn. Damn.
Oh, stop.
Love is true. Angry Otter. That sounds really cool. Zip-lining off the Great Wall across a lake. Like that, I didn't know that that sentence could be constructed in that way. That's cool that that's an experience people can have. We have OG Snowbone. Thank you for joining us too. Hello to you, friend. No Dallas in Rhode Island this week for work. Both short 2-day trips. I hope it's fruitful, productive, and that you still find things to enjoy, dear Angry. Imagine if every... No. Fucking dad. Why? Oh. Why with the farts? Farts are not funny to me. I don't know if farts are funny to me. Are farts funny to me? Actually, it is. Sometimes I fart at me and Joe laughs. Fine. Fine. Farts can be funny. Oh, fine. Imagine if every single fart you had in your entire life happened at one big fart at once. Imagine the size and duration of that fart.
I can imagine the belly that hurt. It's belly hurt. I don't want to imagine it.
There's some sort of liminal space within which all the fart exists, and then it just like lets out. Yeah, that would be a long ass fart.
That was a long ass fart.
It didn't, as they say. Dan could have done cleanup with she. What? Nanshi? Oh, Nanshi. I like that still. Otter, what hotels do you stay at? Thank you, Sam, for protecting us from the cruise. Is there any appropriate topic you might want to discuss with us? It's like, yes, let's try it. Rub 2 brain cells together and, like stop the brain damage. It's like, how far gone are you, bro? Come back to us. It's safe here. Come and sit. Apropos of nothing, MeltMore is a good guy. Thank you. Hoopty hoops. I appreciate you thinking so, bro. It's very important to me that you do. So that when I become, king of planet Earth, you have to keep talking. There's I'm a good guy, okay? Just because I'm king of the whole Earth doesn't mean I'm bad, alright? Rules of an iron fist, alright? If I spot you not getting enough sleep, better be worried, It comes to your home. Go to sleep. If I spot you drinking an alcohol, I'll have to like put a straw in. I'm gonna stop myself right now. If I see you complaining about having a hurt tooth and you're not going to the dentist, I'm gonna drag you, bro. I'm gonna drag you to the hospital. Be like, get yourself some help right now. Our rule of an iron fist. Yes, everyone will be healthy. All right, better not. All right, people will be scared to cough. They'll cough and they'll look around, making sure they haven't been seen. Me popping in is like, have you tried eating 5 grams of pure garlic? It's like, please, Melt, I don't want to eat more garlic. Because you don't eat no more garlic right now. You got your outfit?
It's Alice in Wonderland-y, but like, I just want to wear it.
I missed the first thing you said.
It's not Alice in Wonderland-y.
I think so.
You think so?
I mean, the way I imagine it is that we're going to be like new canon characters. And we were supposed to be in Alice in Wonderland.
You don't have to dress up. I just want to wear this.
You want me to show them?
Hmm?
Want me to show them?
I don't know if I'm done.
Okay, she's not done yet. I saw you trying on my scarf.
Yeah, I was looking at your scarf. I kind of like it.
I mean, there's a bunch of them, so you can maybe like try the green one as well. She looks good. She looks like a business lady from the year 3000. That's why you were laughing, even if you don't want to. Exactly. The little dinosaur balloon is hilarious, isn't it cute? Yeah, we actually cleared our tree. We cleaned up the space a little bit, removed all of the little dead leaves, watered everything, repotted and replanted some of them.
Still some work to be done.
Still some work to be done, but that's the nature of life.
What do I do? Where I want to wear this on?
The work never ceases. It does look good.
I have these orange earrings that matches those tassels.
It does have green little lines as well that link it to the suit. Pretty nice. You wanna show the friends? Is that a yes?
I'll sit with you whenever I get done.
I kind of like want to point the camera at you while you're standing in the light.
I've seen this before. I wore this to the wedding that we went to.
True, but I like bragging about you. Like, it's like it looks good.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm being like one of those. I'm being like that mom that's like, okay, come on.
Look at my kid.
Look at my kid. Look at her.
We want to see a picture.
Want to see a picture? You do look good. I think my camera is a little bit.
This is awkward. Yeah.
It's like, where am I supposed to look? It's okay. Yeah, now people know what I've been looking at. It looks cool. You happy? That's gonna be the fit.
I think so.
Would you be willing to put my pants in the dryer?
I already did.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'm gonna be dressed in this, but I'm gonna be wearing my purple pants instead of these black ones. In Beijing, I had a penthouse, 1,700 square foot room at the Marriott. Oh my goodness, in the Forbidden City. That sounds like it would be expensive. 1,700 square foot room at the Marriott. A penthouse room. That sounds nice though. For Dallas and Ree, I won't say until after my trip. You'll probably find out as you go, right? I used to work at the Marriott. That's why I asked. How about that, Darren? He got the T-Rex and a cupcake for his birthday. It's true. It's true, I did. And now it's up there in remembrance. I'm happy that it remains inflated. That's the part that I'm actually kind of impressed by. The balloon. The little Dana balloon.
Oh, little dinosaur. Yeah.
You gonna chill there?
I'm doing some stuff real quick.
Okay. Tomo, I get fantastic rates at the Marriott. I'm a travel agent. That is really cool.
Oh, that's nice.
That is really, really cool. I've wanted to be a travel agent, actually. Me and Joe have talked about being travel agents even. We won't exactly be full travel agents as much as we will be like yoga facilitators. Take people to a place that has like specialness, have them practice yoga, have them meditate, have them spend time in silence, have them maybe learning from the universe.
We have to refine our practice first.
Yeah, we still have some growing to do. Maybe when we're big kids. I loved it. Very clean and nice. Nice. Indigo is here with us too. Hello, everyone. Much love. Much love to you, Indigo. Welcome. There's a bee on the plant behind you. I'm not allergic to bees, so I wouldn't be too scared of that. All the farts at once has the potential to go on for hours. It probably would. I also wouldn't want to be in the same room, especially not with a smoker, because I'm sure there would be an explosion. She looks good, doesn't she? Don't get offended. Not offended. Love is true. Fantastic. My phone autocorrects everything. Fantastic. Yarp autocorrect all my dumb made up words. Yeah. Some of our friends, you do it as well sometimes, like doing the word puns. And then they're being clever, and then autocorrect is like, I don't know what that is. It takes away the context. Why does your phone know the word fantastic? Are you a cringy white Midwestern dad of 3? Do you also say, let's vamos, gang? Didn't I say let's vamos like yesterday or something? Too relatable, so too close. Tomo, feels like you're having a good time today. It makes me happy to see this joy. You want to share some of it? Put the black ones. But the black ones go with your shirt. It does. What do you think, Joe? Should I keep the black ones?
I do like the black ones actually.
You do? Okay. Well, guess I'm washing clothing for tomorrow then. Boom. I'll have more pants again tomorrow. Good morning, Prairie. Y'all, how was the birthday party? I hope the baby didn't get drunk and puked all over. No, it was pretty chill for the most part.
It hailed.
It did hail.
It got loud.
It went from like completely clear to, oh, I think it's gonna
It
rain,
went from cold in the morning,
Cold.
hot,
to really hot,
to
to
hail.
rain first, like sauce and rain, to hail, to nothing. Like in the span of like 3 hours, pretty much. It's like,
Weather be wild anymore.
all right, it's a weather. How about that? It was pretty cool. There was a bunch of other kids.
Oh my gosh, you guys melt with a baby is the cutest freaking thing.
I'm pretty good with babies. They like me. I hold them and keep giving them berries. Well, I was like technically only holding Lewin,
Yeah.
Shay's baby, Joe's sister, and yeah, me and him get along well. He's a super sweet kid. I think he makes it easy. I think he does most of the work technically.
Yeah, he loves you. He's like enamored by you. His eyes get so big. Like, geez, his eyes get so
He's like,
big.
he like lifts his eyebrows to like look at me more.
He leans forward and then reaches for you.
Yeah, like when he's in someone else's hands, I'll be like, okay, let's.
Mel gives him a berry and he takes one little finger.
Yeah, he had a raspberry, and then he's like reaches out his little finger and then he pushes the raspberry bits like to feel the texture between his finger and his line. And he picks it up, eats it. It's part of the reason I wanted to wash my pants as well. Like they got covered in berries. They're covered in berries. But he's sweet. Yeah, and also Roman. Roman was the baby whose birthday it was. He was also like locked in on me. I feel like he was like locked in until he realized he was staring. And then he would be like, I wasn't staring. where Lewin is like, yeah, I'm staring.
What are you gonna do about
You
it?
can do about it. You can look away. Sissy. Hello, boss. Love from Iran. Bless to you, friend. Thank you for joining us here. Good point, Mel. The endless fire should take place outside, so you don't get methane buildup. Yes, you're broccoli heading in your 30s. I'm gonna be broccoli heading in my 70s, bro. Even. What's your problem? Oh, it's curly hair. Do you have an idea of a better style? Yeah, you should shave your head. It's like, okay, thanks. So clearly you don't have anything good to add. And again, actually, this is the like soft rule. Maybe I should add it to the channel. It's like if you want to give me hair advice, you should at least send me like $20 or like $40 to like for me to consider your opinion is valid, right? Because if you really care, then you should put your money where your mouth is, right? And then maybe if you're like, yeah, here you go, Melt. Here's $40. Get this haircut, and you give me a name, and I'll be like, that looks kind of good, and then I can take the $40 or not, and go and get my haircut. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it. And happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you, dear friend.
Happy birthday.
Purple is more fun. Purple is more fun. But I think this pair of pants looks more strange.
Strange? Strange?
It's like,
No.
not? The other ones are more strange?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
definitely.
Okay. You see, like when I say strange, this one you can like clearly see the definition of my legs. Like while I was doing the yoga, you could like see my like my calf and my, what do you call this muscle in front of your leg? I don't actually know. But you can just like see all of the crevasses of my legs, and I'm like, it's pretty revealing. Then that would bring a whole new meaning to taking a break. Excuse me for a few hours. I mean, like maybe that could be the question to ask. Like, would you, if you could choose between having a fart every now and then or having one big long fart once in your life? I would go for the big long fart. I would probably go into the middle of a forest. Yeah. Middle in the forest and like,
Yeah, because then it would become a celebration. Be like, guys,
you know what I mean?
something crazy.
Your ass would like clap to the point where it would hurt probably, but
You just go out into the forest to meditate for a couple hours.
yeah.
That's the
Get a load of this. Kills a person. Told ya, Tomo, bless your friend. Yeah, but I don't have context for the occasion, though. That's how it happens. Dude is a slow reader. I'm getting there. Online Kraken. You're trying to shame anybody on the internet for their looks. You guys have to check this guy out. He got held back in the 5th grade and never managed to move on. Oh, Sam shooting from the hip. If you don't like it, leave. You're free to leave. Exactly. Thank you, the last of the survivors, for joining us. It's nice having you here with us. Life. You should dedicate your life to fixing that. No one cares about raspberries. It's like, you clearly care. You have like sent multiple messages about all of the things that we talk about. All right. I personally try to not talk about things. Right. If somebody talks about things that I don't care about, I usually just move on. I'm like, oh well, I guess there's nothing here for me. But the fact that you're engaging, maybe you don't think you care, but clearly you do. You do. Believe me. I'll tell you about yourself now, since you've been telling me about me. Something tells me Karen doesn't last long in conversation. Go sit in the timeout chair and think about why you gotta be addicted to people. Exactly. Thank you, Sam. Indigo. Also, I've been meaning to say, but since I started watching, I've mysteriously found myself obtaining scarves. The effect of the scarves are spreading. Yes. This is how it works. As soon as you introduce yourself to this time-space continuum, suddenly things will change. One of the conditions is the scarf begetting, right? Suddenly you'll start noticing scarves. You're like, whoa, there are people sell scarves all the time? I don't know. Online Karen. Small PP, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, lol, it's funny though. Tamo. The deer are always getting into the garden. Getting after the raspberries and strawberries. Same here. We have like bunches of deer always in our garden. They are relentless.
Man, I had some flowers that were growing on this thing literally for an entire year. I was babying these things, ready to plant them outside. They're supposed to be deer resistant. We planted them outside literally the next day, pulled out of the ground.
Well, I didn't see any of them pulled out of the ground, but
I saw one of them pulled out of the ground.
the rest of them got like eaten down to stubs. The one that was
I
pulled
talked
out.
to those plants, man. I told them secret stuff from the vaults. Deer went and just digested them.
Yeah. That and they ate the flowers here in the front of the garden as well.
I relate. Is Tomo saying this? No.
Thomas says, I prefer my tiny silent toots.
Is it Darren?
As opposed to the baddie. Cruz. Cruz, you're still here? Welcome.
What's up, Cruz?
Remains. Cruz.
His wife.
Cruz has been, yeah, she's my wife. Cruz has been like, how do you say, living under a bridge for a long time. And now is
In what way?
the way the trolls do.
Oh, bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, well, welcome. Thank you for stepping into the light, Cruz. This is my wife. Yeah. It's like, you got a wife? I'm just as surprised as you are, bro. Don't you worry. If enough people choose to have all their parts all at once, the time frame, then we could see the climate negatively impacted by the excess methane in the atmosphere. Yeah, absolutely we would.
Yeah, the climate would go through like serious ebbs and flows. It's very important that we fart intermittently.
Yes. We're saving the planet by farting only a little bit every now and then. I'm surprised that she got a husband. Fucking Cruz. He's like,
Me too, Cruz.
he's like, how can I say?
Never thought it would happen.
He already schooled himself. Now, I can school her. Thanks, Cruz. I hope that you got your licking. Living under the bridge is like Kurt Cobain's life story. Exactly.
Oh, no.
It's like, dude. Green.
Okay. You're not. Why'd you put me right front and center? Yeah, that's better.
There we go. If Love the green, JBB. The green, yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you.
It is cool.
Yeah, no, it's velvet.
Very.
Velvet? Is that? Yeah, it's like a velvety. What do you think about that texture? Do you hate it? Some people hate it. No, you
No,
like
I don't
it?
mind that.
Yeah, it's velvety.
No, she says you're a spring goddess
Oh,
with the
thanks.
green on. Yeah, I like that. They ate one of the lilies last year and took the whole bud and all.
Yeah, they do that. They're so.
Savage.
Ugh, those deer. They don't. They don't care none. They ain't got no respect.
Got no respect. Yeah, the deer. They they live their own little unique lifestyles, right?
They're cute.
Throw themselves in front of cars.
We've been seeing all kinds of wildlife out here. Like
Oh,
all kinds of
we saw
wildlife.
like
So much
5
wildlife.
groundhogs yesterday or something.
Yeah.
5 groundhogs, bunches of burbs, some squirrels and bunnies. Yeah, we just have like, I don't know if they're wild bunnies. I
Yeah,
guess,
they're
yeah.
wild
I mean,
bunnies.
like,
They're
in, Sou-
definitely
in
not domesticated.
yeah, in South Africa we have like what's like hair, and
Yeah,
like
you guys have like the long, skinny legged,
yeah,
like skinny eared.
and that's what I think of like as a wild bunny, where these bunnies look like just the bunnies you would have in a cage kind of thing, or as like them, like so maybe this is what I'm asking. Do you think those bunnies were introduced to this environment?
Nope. Like by a person? No, not at all. Those are the native
Native?
bunnies.
Native bunnies. We got native bunnies living under our house and stuff.
Yeah, they're cute. They play in the yard. We
It's
saw
super
3 of them
wholesome.
jumping around together. It was cute.
Yeah, they're really adorable. Cool. Crows are living under the bridge. Okay. Are the typified indications of mammalian type processing in evidence? What's your limbic brain integrity like?
Whoa. No integrity.
Hoopy, I think
Wait, can you read it again?
I think Hoopy has become too smart for me to understand him. He goes, are the typified indications of mammalian type processing in evidence? What's your limbic brain integrity like?
Limbic. So your limbic system, that's like your limbic system lighting up. That's your like interpreting, right? And then
Mammalian type processing.
so yeah, being an animal, being a mammal, trying to process what's happening around us, kind of thing. Is that how I'm reading that? What's your limbic brain?
The typified
integrity like?
indications of mammalian type processing.
What's your limbic brain integrity like? So
If I had
like, what's the integrity of your interpreting?
good. Yep.
I mean, you're probably gonna always say it's a matter of self-reflection. I don't know.
Today's stream topic is about how if we could take away all of our layers of perception, we would see reality as it is, infinite. So maybe that's what you're asking, Hoopy.
Bringing it back to the
How
topic.
many of my layers are integral, right? Still, or have I released them far enough to find myself free from them right now? Sam has decided, actually, no. Cruz doesn't get to stay. We were nice to you, Cruz. You can at least admit that much, right? But if you can't be nice to us,
Try again next time.
try again. Cruz still speaks troll. I'll translate. Points to show fun and melt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Aggressive Neanderthal noises.
Picks up hammer.
Picks up hammers. Like now we're getting or club.
Club.
Yeah, that's the caveman thing. It's like big old club.
Rock attached to stick.
Rock attached to stick. If we all I'm gonna stop the fart comments. Jasmine!
Jasmine. Ooh.
Hey Jasmine. Thank you for joining us, friend. Jasmine.
Ooh, Jasmine. Ooh.
I think it's still Jasmine though. It's lovely to see you both. It's lovely to have you here with us, friend. Oh my goodness, I've been so inspired to elevate some gases. I'm the mod who enjoys her job, but nice to me. Be nice to me and I'll play along with you. Be a dick and I'll have to get rid of you. Yeah, kindness will get you further. You catch more flies with honey than you do shit. Apparently, that's the line.
Is that true?
I don't know. You'll catch more bees with honey than you'll catch at the
I don't
very
think that's
least.
true either.
100%.
Do bees go after honey?
Oh yeah, bees will literally. If you put a thing of honey out, they'll kataza that thing until there's not a drop left in it.
Interesting.
They love it. They'll eat that stuff up.
Even though they make an excess of it?
Yeah, especially like for them, excess is good. Like, yeah, we have enough honey to feed ourselves for 17 generations. How about 18 generations? How about 19 generations?
And honey never expires as long as it doesn't get water or anything like that in it.
No, it's not supposed to expire.
They found 500 year. Was it
5,000.
5,000.
5,000-year-old honey.
Wow.
And that honey had mushrooms in it.
Did it really?
Yeah.
What
Hey,
kind of mushrooms?
hey Google, can you tell us about the 5,000-year-old honey and what was in it? It was either honey or THC. It was one of the two. Man, this thing has been. There it is.
5,500 years.
Was found inside clay jars in ancient bronze tomb. Microscopic analysis of the preserved residue said that the jars contained linen blossom, wildflower, and berry pollen, indicating a rich meadow variety honey intended as a meal for the afterlife. Nice. Maybe I'm capping.
Maybe you capping.
Yeah,
Maybe you caught that from Facebook.
probably. Cut that from Facebook. Is there some honey that found some sort of psychoactive compound in it? How long ago was that? Like, I know that they did discover honey with psychoactive compounds in it. We're like, oh, people have been enjoying the fruits of their labor.
Mad honey. That sounds fun.
Mad honey is one that basically the bees they have access to flowers that have compounds in them. And it also creates a kind of psychedelic experience, but mind-altering neurotoxin.
Neurotoxin?
It's called,
never mind. That's not fun.
yeah, grayanotoxin,
Oh, rhododendron.
which the bees collect from the nectar of a specific rhododendron flower. The earliest written records of it dates back to 2,400 years ago. And in 400 BCE, the Greek historian Xenophon documented an entire army of Greek soldiers becoming completely incapacitated, delirious, and disoriented after eating mad honey stolen from beehives in modern-day Turkey. Later, in 65 BCE, King Mithridates actually used it as the world's first biological weapon, deliberately leaving toxic honeycombs in the path of advancing Roman troops to intoxicate and ambush them.
That's messed up.
That's hilarious. I mean,
the first biowarfare. And I think biological weapons are considered illegal in warfare. Did you know that there's like war crime?
yeah. It's called, like, remember when I was like the street name is called the same thing.
Geneva.
The Geneva, yeah.
The
Geneva Convention is where they basically set the rules for, like, one of the things you're not allowed to shoot
Rules
people.
for war.
You're not allowed to shoot people that parachutes down.
Really?
You can't do that. It's not fair.
That's pretty effed up to do that anyway.
Exactly. But, like, I mean, as soon as they touch ground, then it's fair game, right? So you can, like, wait, and then touch his ground, then it's okay to shoot them. But
I don't know.
Rules for war.
Yeah, right. That doesn't. That's so messed up. But
Humans.
I think we should put more rules on war.
And how about, before you shoot a person, do like 7 spins in a circle and then 5 jumping jacks. And then, like pray and then ask God if you should. And then do more 5 jumping jacks.
I just say, like, no violence.
I mean, I'm just imagining like war, and then everybody follows these rules, and then you just see like people doing jumping jacks and doing spins.
Is that the contrived? Is that the right word?
Yeah, you're completely silly. All right, let's see what I've missed. What's internal becomes external. Thank you, Dan, for the needed reminder. Transitory terms apply. Yes. The 12 missing tribes of Judah migrated to Western Europe. Western European white men are the original Israelites. Like, what? I don't know if that's true. Uh, that just sounds like one of those things that people want to believe, right? It's like, yeah, actually,
What? Western Europe? I don't know about that, man.
are the original Israelites.
Because I thought Western European white men actually were they came they I don't know. I don't know the history, but I was thinking that it was Asia that had migrated to Europe, and in their migrating to Europe is what caused the skin to become less pigmented because when in the Europe area it's less sun.
They stay inside longer
So
because
are
of the cold.
Asians the original Israelites in that case?
Yes.
I don't know.
I do not concern myself with information like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah. Imagine the heat from that. No, stop. Actually, stop then, please, bro. Like, I'm over it, dude. I don't want to talk about farts anymore. I'm gonna cry. Cruz, have you had your daily peppers yet? You finally got a girlfriend. God bless you. Thank you. Good times.
2 years now?
God has been blessing me. I
A
mean,
year and a half, technically.
mm, it was the year
24.
24 in October. Yeah. I thought I thought you said Jasmino.
Jasmine, no.
Jasmino.
That's cute.
Love is true. Enjoy your Sunday, friends. Thank you, Dreamtooth. I think Dreamtooth is done as well. Yeah, I think he's gone. He's like, okay. Thank you for the reminder that the internal will become external. See you next time. Honey is the nectar of the gods, right? Could be. Mary Jane flower honey. I want. We have some,
We do. Yeah,
actually.
but it's not very good because
No,
it's like the bees didn't make it.
the bees didn't make it, and also, they don't want to kiss. They're like separating a little bit. There's a warlock who appears in the parking lot of an abandoned Walgreens. He sells honey, and he's what I look forward to when spring gets here. She's being serious. That's really cool.
What is it? There's a
She buys honey from a guy in an abandoned Walgreens parking lot. I would actually buy honey from him
Oh,
too.
totally. I don't have any place that I get my specific honey, but when I find a place that isn't like I like to buy local honey. I don't like to buy honey from any stores. I like to buy it from people.
We bought a big jar of local honey in February. It was still pricey. I think it was like $30 for the jar.
Yeah, it was an expensive jar of honey.
But it was nice. And, many a good coffee was enjoyed. Sounds like the story for Odyssey. Holy honey.
Holy honey.
Whole honey.
Whole honey.
Good morning to you, Treehouse Serenity.
Holy honey.
Turn around and spit the whole rules for engagement. Yeah, today's stream topic is about the infinite. Right, and I guess to echo that sentiment that a part of the infinite is farts too. Part of the infinite is, for me at the very least, just realizing that there is a lot that I don't know about this experience that we're in, and allowing myself to be with that understanding. Know that there is a lot for me to learn. Yesterday, spending so much time in REM sleep, I can feel myself still tired. Like my brain is definitely taxed from all of that dreaming. And the fact that I don't remember a single dream. Joe had cool dreams.
Oh, I had such cool dreams.
She spent time with beluga whales. And she had dolphins in her
my pocket.
inventory.
In my inventory.
Yeah.
I just pulled them out of my pocket.
I was like,
But the
oh,
thing was, when I pulled them out of my pocket, they were like little tiny dolphins. I put them in the water, they became big dolphins.
it's kind of cute. I would love tiny dolphins. Can you imagine?
They were like fish-sized dolphins.
I think they wouldn't like being in a tank, but
And one of them was really dry, so I'm like, I hope that one makes it.
I hope he's okay. I mean, they can breathe air.
It was a dream.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was no. I mean, they changed. They morphed.
Did you know that dolphins have no automatic breathing?
Yeah, I did know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, and I know that because I know some other stuff that it's attached to. Like, it comes with some yikes information.
Some of it could. Yeah, they would drown themselves if they were automatic breathing. That, and they only sleep with half their brain at a time. You know that?
Did not.
In order to continue breathing manually. Because they can't automatically breathe. So they literally sleep with only the side of their brain, and then they sleep with the side of their brain. And then they'll have to go up for air, right? Every time they want to breathe.
Interesting.
Very neat.
Man, you brought up those beluga whales and I miss them.
Beluga whales. Yeah. What are you guys doing today? You want to tell them?
We're going to a tea party. We're going to do a high tea party in an old Capitol building, and it's Alice in Wonderland themed. So it'll be a good time.
Oh, yeah. I do think it is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to meet some eccentric people.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. The kind of people that go to tea parties and the type of people that host tea parties. All of them find themselves pretty eccentric. Nice scarf, buddy. Thank you, friend. This was a scarf gifted to me by my yoga teacher, Ryan Stanley. It was the third scarf that I had received, I think. I received the TJ scarf, then the Merman scarf, and then the Ryan scarf, I'm pretty sure, as gifts. I used to have a friend in middle school that would bring me straws of raw honey. She would share them at lunch because her parents raised bees. That's super wholesome. When I was in, we call it law school.
Law school.
Law school. We have law school and we have word school. And one means low. That gap suddenly messes with me. One means low and one means high. Law is like lower.
Low school.
Lower school, yeah. So when I was in lower school, it's like primary. I think it's
Like elementary.
elementary school. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, elementary school. We had people that came and educated us about bees. They taught us about bees' importance. They taught us about how bees can orient themselves, how they have like a little third eye that looks up, how if the sun sets and they're not back in their cage, they don't know how to orient themselves anymore. And then at the end of that whole honey seminar, they gave us straws of honey as well. And some of the other kids were like, I want a straw of honey. And I was like, give me straws of honey. And then I had like a whole handful of straws of honey that I nursed for a very long time. It was nice. What's up, Zoe?
Birdie burden.
What is up?
Huh.
Is there something up right now? I have food, I have water. I've had 2 almonds and 4 peanuts already. I had vegetables. Yeah, I put a TV show on for him as well, but it's not very entertaining, I think. I think there's better shows that I've put on him. Like it's one of those where it's a live stream feed of a bunch of bowls that someone put out for the Burbies. And it's not always the most engaging, I think. Yeah, nice scarf. Thank you again. My cousin raises bees. I raise my gases. An Alice in Wonderland high tea party? Nope. Just tea party. But
I don't know. I've thought about it.
we have
Just high tea.
we have spent a whole week without, and we never said that we're never gonna do it again. It was more just a matter of like giving ourselves a little bit of a break to bring some more clarity into mind.
It might be low tea. We'll see.
You sent Andrea a message.
Yeah, Andrea can go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yay!
Joe might be working, but Andrea can go.
Cool. Yeah, so we were gonna go with Eric and his
husband.
Yeah, I was like wondering if it's partner or like if they're actually if they're actually married, exactly. Yeah, Eric and his partner. And he canceled yesterday or said he couldn't go yesterday. Did you know why?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
He said it's been hell. So I think, yeah, I'm not sure.
Shame. Yeah, I got to meet him once. He's a cool guy. I did want to meet, his
Randy.
Randy as well. Get to like have some conversations.
Yeah, me too. I was looking forward to it. Randy's a teacher.
In the school here,
Nope. There.
and there, somewhere in that direction. Hi, tea, fancy. Yeah. Well, we'll eat small sandwiches and scones or something. I don't know. I don't know what to
Sandwiches.
expect.
Tea. Yeah, I
We're gonna
love
have tea.
high tea. High tea is so fun. It's a good time. It's only like an hour long, but
Gonna start at 1.
so we'll need to leave it around 11:30.
We then can't stay forever. Mood altering substances? Maybe.
We're
We'll
drinking
see.
caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine is definitely altering my mood. I still feel like I'm like, I could meditate right now, kind of space of mind that I'm in. My friend, Illuminate. I hope you two are doing wonderful. Thank you for joining us, dear friend.
Illuminate.
And for blessing us with wonderful wishes. It's nice of you. How are you doing, Tama? I'm doing well. I feel like my body is really well rested, but my mind, right, feels like it's still like processing. Right, and I wonder how much of today is going to be influenced. Like I should show you my Whoop stats. Like it looks ridiculous.
Is your rim way too high?
Yeah, like
That's
that's those
probably why you're
bars.
tired, because you are supposed to go in and out of out of the sleep stages. You're supposed to get a certain amount of light sleep.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at my stats.
my light sleep got decimated last night.
Really? Yeah,
Nah, I
you want to
didn't.
be in some light sleep.
I did not sleep light. And it gives you these bars. That's the regular range that you usually fall in. All right. And my bar for light sleep is like, here's my actual line, and here's my bar. And then my REM sleep is like here. And I'm supposed to fall in that range. So yeah,
Man. Yeah, it's not good for you.
I can feel it. It's interesting to notice with the data metrics, right? Because I did sleep enough. I had my full 8 hours, but feeling tired still, kind of thing. You'll be confused, like why? I did sleep. I slept enough, right? Solomon Shivalo, that's a cool name. Hello to you too, dear friend. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure. This is we watch Angry Bird movies.
I got all light sleep.
Look at that. Yeah, you're kind of like in your range though.
I'm usually in my range.
Good amount of hours. Yeah, like you woke up just before I came into the room even. Like I didn't wanna
I got woke up by the birds. I guess all night my phone was playing a live cam of a kestrel sleeping, and this morning I started hearing these birds chirping. I'm like, why does it sound like there's birds in the bedroom? Like it sounds like there's a bird behind me. What's going on?
I gave her some extra time this morning. I came and read my book, and then after I finished the chapter, I went back into the room to go and wake her, and then I see her sitting back facing the room, face her face like looking at the wall, and I'm like, oh, good morning. I go, what's happening? And she's like, I hear something. I hear some strange noise, and she's like, I think it's in the walls. I'm like, oh goodness. Whoa. And I get quiet with her and we're listening. And then we hear the sound. We're like, and I'm like, and then yeah, she puts her phone under her pillow usually. So the speaker was probably pointing at the wall, bouncing it back at you.
Yeah, it was the bird was waking up in Wisconsin. It was a Wisconsin kestrel, and he was feeding his babies a mouse, so she was waking up the babies, and I woke up with her.
Yeah, last night I saw them feeding those babies a snake. Snakes and mice.
Brutal, those
Yeah.
birds.
No mercy. My cats like watching YouTube videos of birds at bird feeders. Yeah, Zoe enjoys it too. It's like, since we gave him a TV, he's been definitely enjoying his time more in general.
This Zoe is on fire.
That's cute. Yeah. Okay, what time is it there? It's 15 minutes past 10.
Scones with clotted cream.
Yes. A kid D is here with us too.
Sup, Kid D?
A young G in the chat. What's up, guys? Hey.
OGD.
Hey, OGD. It's nice having you here, friend. I feel like someone could be having an awful day, but if they tune into your guys' stream, they would feel relaxed and have their pressure released. You guys are so calm, positive, lovely, and happy.
That's sweet.
Thank you. You're gonna make me cry, bro. It's that. I was so wholesome. It really is a pleasure getting to spend this time with you, friends, and you do the same for me. You know, like getting into this space and knowing that you friends are influenced. Like I was thinking about like this morning, Indigo sent a message, or was it last night? I replied to the message this morning that Indigo was like, "Yeah, I haven't been here a long time, but thank you for your consistency." Or let me read the exact message. There it is. I've been here only a short time, but I'm very glad to be here. Thank you for your space, time, and dedication. Right, I am dedicated to this space with you, friends, and
Indigo.
this time that we spend is special.
Indigo came in like boom, like like she was not ever gone.
Exactly, I was like, oh, this is where I was supposed to be.
Kind of like Sam. I don't remember a time when Sam was
Not here.
like.
Sam inviting Indigo to our space as well. It's wholesome. Invite friends that need some calm, right? I feel the internet definitely has a bunch of different ways to engage with it. You can engage with like toxic news cycles. You can engage with like scrolling relentlessly. And as you said, like many people are unfortunately having a bad day most days, right? Because we're constantly in a cycle that's perpetuated by what's the word I'm looking for? It's a specific word.
There's a lot of dissonance out there.
I'm thinking about news. Like it elicits a response, right? I'm blanking on the exact word right now, but the news cycle as it is thrives on that activity, right? Almost engagement. There we go. Yeah, engagement, right?
And our caveman brains want to like see what might be dangerous in the pursuit to preserve the ego. So
Yeah.
in the pursuit to preserve the self, like death is imminent kind of thing. Like these bodies are going to end one day, and that's something that I think we all have in common. That's something that can incite fear, right?
And these companies know. They know that that's something that's
And it's profitable.
yes, that's the thing. They elicit that panicked engagement from us because you spend more time. Like you've seen, even some people will come into this space and be like, "Oh, this is boring. Like I'm not having my central nervous system skizzed nonstop." It's like, yeah, I guess there's nothing here for me. And it's like, hey, have you considered that that's not actually what humans were made for? Humans weren't made to know what's going on everywhere in the world
All the time.
all the time at the same time. All right, we were made to sit in space together and have conversations. All right, or we evolved, let's say, instead. We drink coffee or tea or water, and we share food. And even though we don't eat much in this space, right, together, that is still something that we end up talking about.
All of this
to my
fear
own
stuff,
dismay.
though, it does kind of like take us out of the present moment to be able to try to like engage the mind to solve another problem, right? To like it is engaging in the mind. It's like magnetic to try to like solve a problem or want to solve a problem. But we don't need to solve all of those problems. What we need to do is take care of ourselves so that whenever we find ourselves in a circumstance where we do need to solve a problem, we're capable of doing it because we've been taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, melting the layers of perception. See it as infinite.
Finding the deep relaxation state in the midst of the circumstance.
Speaking of people having pressure released. Yes, have your pressure released. Billy mate, love is true. Thank you for your love. I fell asleep and woke up again. There you go, Nancy.
Good
And
morning,
sometimes that
Nancy.
happens. Sometimes this space is so calm that the friends do go back to sleep.
I've done that before. I've been on the other side, like, play the stream.
Get restful. Maybe if I play the kalimba even. Kid D still kind of stumped at this vaccine injury. An ongoing series of health risks that have arisen due to it. Moderna boosts GBs. I've heard a bunch of bad stuff about that actually, Hoopy. I had to go and get my medical interview done recently. And as a part of it, they want to know which vaccines you have gotten. And depending on which ones you were missing, they give you the ones that you don't have. I had all my vaccines, literally every single one of
And
them.
had chickenpox immunity, so.
And I have chickenpox immunity. And fortunately, they no longer require that vaccine to be taken as well. And it did bring me great relief. I wouldn't lie and say I was like, oh man, never heard of that. You probably have, Kid D. You might just not know what it's about, kind of thing. There's a bunch of different ones. You never heard of the COVID vaccine injuries? Lots of heart palpitations in young
I
men.
did hear some of that stuff.
Heart palpitations, like the thing that you mentioned, the injection site becoming sore is like a big one for people as well.
Really?
Oh yeah. Hey Google, how
It's
many
okay, we
people?
don't need to.
I've thought about the OGD, but thought it won't work. Speaking of people having the pressure release, an injury from COVID vaccine. Some people have been, yeah, tooth. I've had one COVID vaccine because the very first one gave me heart palpitations, and I didn't do it again. Bless Sam's quick fingers, great mod, but Sam is short-tempered. I don't think Sam is short-tempered. Sam just doesn't have any tolerance for bullshit, right? So it's like the. I think there's a lot of compassion there, and there's a lot of room, for you to be kind. But if you're not willing to be, if you're coming into this space with no willingness, right, to show up in kindness, then because of the way we value our friends, and we've heard you friends talk about the calm that this space creates, right? There's a certain calm that we are allowing ourselves by showing up in this way. And if someone is coming in throwing shit, then we're like, you know what? You can do that, but you have to be on the other side of this wall. All right, keep throwing, but try again next time. Well, that sounds stupid. I'm not sure exactly which one that is. My mom took the vaccine, but still got COVID.
Yeah, dude, me too.
I didn't.
I
I
call
never
me
got
the
COVID.
COVID collector.
Yeah.
I was the first person in my office to get COVID. I was the first person, honestly, I think that I know to get COVID. Got the
Yeah.
COVID vaccine. Literally 2 months later, COVID.
Came to South Africa with COVID.
COVID.
I got COVID from her, and like you were dealing with it for at that point like a whole week and a half or something.
I had at least 4 days that I was like down.
I remember like
Granted, I was traveling, so my
yeah,
body didn't have the opportunity to necessarily heal. It wasn't the ideal conditions, but yeah, the vaccine didn't work for me, not even a little bit.
yeah. I also never got the vaccine, and every time I had COVID, I had it for like at most 3 days,
Yeah, no, the
and then I
first
would
time I
kick its
got it,
ass.
it lasted like 2 weeks. Ugh.
Yeah,
And
no,
everybody was afraid of me.
yeah. Christian, like every single time I had COVID, the people that I love gave it to me. Right. First time was my dad.
Sorry.
First time was my dad. Second time was Christian. Third time was Joe. And every time it was like, oh, this is a struggle. But then we get out of it afterwards, and I'm sure
I
my
was
immune
like
system
in
has
the
been
airport
adjusted.
in Chicago. I was like in the airport, like getting ready to go to Africa. What's up? I'm on my trip. Like at the boarding gate, gets handed a vitamin water, tastes vitamin water. I'm like,
This tastes like nothing.
okay. My friend was like, I don't like the flavor of this. I'm like,
What flavor?
what flavor?
Deserves.
What's it supposed to? Then I took a perfume. I put it on my hand. I'm like,
No smell.
Because I knew that had smell. Oh man. I'm like, no way that this is really happening right now.
Yeah. Man, our bodies are powerful. And it does seem like I wonder like how much of our evolution has been shaped by viruses in that way.
Oh, I'm sure a ton.
Right?
I'm sure a ton.
Noodle is being a cutie patootie. Like, yeah, I just want some
Have you guys seen
scratches.
his, with his haircut?
With the
Melt decided to give him a haircut because now he looks like Kobe.
because he was covered in shit. He was literally covered in shit.
He was. He was a little shit dog.
It was little shit dog, and so I was like, okay, I guess it's time for your fur to come off. I think it looks better. I think it looks better.
I thought he looked like a hippie, and now he looks like a warrior.
Yes. Little dude. He's been happy again. He's definitely better.
Yeah, he feels better.
He feels a lot better. We've been giving him his medicine. You gave him his chalk this morning, right? It is done.
Yeah. Why are you shivering? Because I'm cold, because Melt chopped off all my hair, and he keeps the house at 2 degrees.
2 degrees Celsius, yes. Anything above 2 degrees Celsius, I start lighting on fire. Let me see what I missed. You're short-tempered. Hey, Dan is sharing some good stuff, I think. Let me see. Okay. Great bot. Sounds legit. Are you ready for Disclosure Day, where we're gonna find out about the aliens? I saw some
When's that?
whack shit, dude. Like if you go and search all of the stuff that has been disclosed, it's getting more and more creepy.
Creepy?
Like, did you see the star one?
I haven't seen anything.
Yes. The aliens are here, friends.
Nah, let's just. I feel like this could be.
Like,
I don't want to be fear-inducing.
no, it's not to be scared. Like, again, like if you want to be scared of the aliens, you can like think of it from the perspective of if they wanted to kill all of us,
They would have had the.
we would have
opportunity
been
to
dead long time ago. Yeah, exactly. Because if they're here, it means they have like technology to the level that we cannot even fathom. And the fact that we're still alive means that that's not their intention. Star alien ship disclosure. Like, this thing looks insane. Come on. There it is. Is that it? No, it's not that one. There it is. This is the one. Look at that.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yes. Yes, that is wild. That is so crazy. What's it called?
You should show them at least.
I want to show them, but I want to show them a proper photo. That one. There it is as well. Yeah, Disclosure Day. White House releases massive batch of UFO photos and videos, including this mysterious star-shaped object. Like, look at that thing. That is crazy.
War.gov/UFO.
Look at that. That is bonkers. And what I think that is, I think that's a sphere. And it's like...
Dyson sphere?
No, just a sphere.
Just a sphere.
And that sphere is outputting energy, right, to basically position itself. And that energy that it's outputting is also like obstructing light. That is so crazy. Like, seeing that photo sends shivers down my spine, right? Like the whole thinking about them talking about aliens or angels in the Bible. He's going into our room. I know,
that's what I was thinking.
The whole, yeah, he's going into our room.
Yeah, that's where my mind went to immediately.
Oh, yeah. Yeps. So bonkers, right? It's like, again, Disclosure Day. Disclosure Day be upon us. As long as the aliens subscribe to always be farting, always be pooping, then we're good. I don't know if the aliens will have to poop. That's the thing, you know? Maybe the aliens are so sophisticated, so advanced that pooping and farting is below them, right? Maybe they laugh at us for pooping and farting.
The aliens.
I saw the UFO photo. I don't believe. Yeah. Prepared for what Prepared for what? Don't know. Let me see some more. I'm gonna come back. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. Trumpers out full force this morning. They
Thumpers.
thumpers. Oh my goodness, thumpers out in full force this morning. They usually are, right? Sundays and Saturdays. We have a few of them coming out because they have the free time to. Joe, you're speaking to something fundamental to my value system, which is which is that you talk,
That you take care of.
take care of or work on yourself so that you can be prepared for others.
Yes, totally. Mm-hmm.
It was crazy to me that at 36 years old, Wei could not grasp that. Like, I have to take care of my needs before anyone else's. Please secure your oxygen mask before assisting
Absolutely,
others.
yes. You have to secure your oxygen mask, secure your breath. That's oh man, such a fundamental thing that I actually have it written down on my notes is securing your breath.
Yeah.
Like as a diver, they actually tell divers who are rescuing other divers that they have to make sure first that they can have the breath to save the other person, because if the other person panicking latches on to them and out of panic to try to survive, then two people.
Two people die. Yeah, that is like being in the water. Bro, you toggles my. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna say it. If only we could make the gases sticky. I'm, I'm gonna. Like, my poor brain. Why? Why, universe? Please. 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 Short tempered? Or are you actually just all about being on your shit? And two, into trying to blame shift onto folks who called you out for it? Yeah, so shooting from the hip. What we need to do in this space is bide your time. I held out for long enough to become a mod, and only then did I start talking about poops, farts, and the like. Strategy, people.
Yeah, first you
strategy.
start talking about how science
Yeah, you know,
liar.
how Isaac Newton ate mercury. Thank you, honeybee, for the $1. That's super nice of you, friend. I appreciate you blessing us with your abundance. You didn't need to do
Honeybee.
that, but you did.
We've been talking about you, honeybee.
Yeah, we did actually talk about honeybees today, literally. You're like, no, you didn't. No, seriously. Earlier in stream, we talked about honeybees. We weren't. Maybe we were summoning you into this space with us. Let me see. The only 2 times I've ever gotten the flu were the times I got the flu shot. Dan is
Really?
way the
Man, you've managed to make it this far without getting sick.
that is some good stuff. Dan is way the woman who locked herself in the bathroom. This is right. What does having COVID feel like? It feels like your body, at least for me, is like temperature dysregulated, where I had like this hurtness, like everything in myself was hurting, and then I would go through these temperature fluctuations where I would get really cold and then like hot again, and then like cold and hot again, and I would just like feel like I'm contracting into myself.
To me, it felt like the flu. It felt like any flu, except the smell and taste was definitely like gone. It was weird because it just like
That didn't happen for me.
and I got also each time I got this pain in my jaw, and it was like the worst toothache. Oh my goodness,
Really?
it was so bad. Like, and it went like from my jaw up into my brain. It felt like
Just your head that you had pain in, or the rest of your body too?
it was just my brain, but it was seriously like on a scale of 1 to 10, it was 11. It was the worst pain that I had ever felt in my life. That was like the first and second time that I got COVID. Like, and I couldn't eat anything because of it. Like, it was so awful that just like it was like a ping. But that was just me. I mean, it was. I don't know anybody else that had that, but like that was a very prominent.
For me, the pings were just like all over my body.
I
So
had muscle soreness. I had a lot of
the muscle
soreness.
yeah, like my back would tight as well. Like I couldn't exercise. I don't think you're supposed to exercise in that state either. But yeah, it was not fun. Can tell you that much at least.
Yeah, not fun. Not
So
fun
much more
getting sick.
Nancy. Melt, without the challenges, where would we be? Probably somewhere else. right?
Without the challenges, where would we be? Who asked that?
Hoopy.
Without the challenges. See, that's the thing. We had this conversation. Like, the mind wants to create challenges. And without the challenges, I think the mind would create challenges.
Yeah, I mean, I could choose not to be challenged by all of the fart talk,
Because
but instead, no.
because we challenge ourselves so much more than necessary on a daily basis anyways. Like, we get caught up in the psychological dramas. And we don't need to, but like it's so easy to.
Yeah. And her dating app profile says she was 30. She's 36. Like, what the fuck? Kid, yes, you're very polite. Thank you for being polite, Kid D. I'm sure that you're less polite than other channels, and we appreciate you for your courteousness.
Kid D's fun.
Hey, Bahabiji. Namaste. Namaste, Madhav. It's nice having you here with us, friend.
Tried to. My other hand's busy. Otherwise, I would have done this.
Om Shanti Shanti. Kid, love is true. Kid, if you have a problem with my decisions here, you need to talk about those privately with Melt, not airing your grievances in chat. Yeah, and I'll be like, have you tried not being abrasive? I know it. I know you're young as well, right? So that's also a part of it.
I think this is a space to practice not making or taking anything personally.
Yeah.
And there's always tomorrow to come back new.
Exactly. Right. Don't like the non-attachment thing. Don't get attached to a certain way of being, right? For you, one, right? Like, oh, I like whatever, talking about poop or whatever.
What?
I mean, clearly there's like people do. Like we've talked about it way too much in today's stream.
Now you're talking about it. You brought it back
I'm
up.
fucking because I'm angry about
You've
it.
brought it up a lot.
I'm so angry. I'm angry. I'm like,
The mind creating dramas.
Exactly. Right. However, at the same time, tomorrow when I come back into the space, I'm not going to hold on to the attachment from yesterday, having been angry about it.
You just brought it in tomorrow. I guarantee.
Stop. No. You don't know.
I don't know.
Dan is probably going to bring it back tomorrow. And then I'll probably ignore all of those messages. And I'll be like, no, actually, yeah. All right. And I can be angry or I can be mindful. All right. I think that's the big thing for me. This dog is heating me up as well. I am like cooking already. Like I'm literally sweating.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be wearing a velvet suit outside.
It's touching me.
You're so warm.
Yeah.
You should feel how cold these things are.
Oh, like
Everything's cold.
Everything's hot. I started a new fractal. Tell us about it. The Last of the Survivals. What is the fractal looking like?
John.
Yeah, John. As long as the aliens subscribe. You didn't sub to my channel. Kid D, what content do you create? Right. I watch only a little bit of YouTube. And the YouTube that I watch is usually either educational content, spiritual content, or brain damage. All right, like it's those three of them. Right, it's like, oh, I create brain damage, but only a specific type of brain damage that I prepare for what. How come the UFOs mostly visit the USA? Because we have most of the nukes.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Or do we have so this is my thing. This is what I think. We're in the USA, right? A lot of us. And there's a lot of freedom of expression in the States. Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of or like at least we have access to projecting. Individuals have a lot more access to like sharing information, right? I don't know. We're in the States, so we only see what kind of happens in the States kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know that it happens necessarily more in the States. I think we just see it more.
Well, like depending on...
Because we're in it.
What information systems you subscribe to. Apparently, the USA has made deals with the aliens, literally. And the aliens started showing up as soon as we started nuking ourselves. Right? Go and look at that correlation. As soon as we started...
There's a lot in Singapore as well, I thought. I remembered like a lot of stuff.
There's some stuff in Brazil as well. where people like apparently like saw alien bodies. They found that sphere. They like tested it. It contains materials that we don't find on planet Earth. It's manufactured in a way. Like we found alien bodies apparently as well. You know, I don't know if you saw that stuff where they like scanned it and things.
Yeah, and then like, but we do have so much technological advancements to be able to capture these kind of things as well. Whereas like in Egypt over the pyramids, like I guess a lot of stuff happens over there as well that like they might not have access to the type of things that can like capture these things to prove it. It's all kind of
Most of our UFO, documented UFO sightings as well is done by the military.
yeah,
And
that's true.
the USA has the biggest military. But my personal belief why the hit rate is so high in the USA is because of the nukes. Right? They know. They know that we have nukes, right? And they don't want us to continue to use them. Because I believe that there is a certain like echo. Like if you nuke, like a nuke is so energetically powerful that it affects realms beyond just our physical
Is
one.
there a reason, if you don't mind me asking, that you like? How did you come to that conclusion?
Most of the UFO sightings are around nuclear sites. And
Like-
the UFO sightings only started increasing in intensity, like the hit rate, after we
Yeah.
started nuking ourselves.
So like, I guess whenever I was wondering where you got that information because like I have heard the same thing, and I heard it specifically from Tom DeLonge from Blink-182,
Well-
who works with the government in the UFO.
Like most of the information that I like have come to consider is by like the actual pilots and stuff. Like there's a bunch of like whistleblowers that have come out and been like, hey, like when we go up there with our fighter jets, we see things that we're not supposed to. Over and over and over again. So much so that they like stop telling. They told them to stop telling them. They were like, please stop reporting that you're seeing aliens. It's like, please stop. We know. We know. Whatever. I don't know what to do.
What I was gonna say was about the Tom DeLonge thing was that there's a really interesting Wild Ride episode where Steve-O interviews Tom DeLonge and he talks about, you know, his involvement with the government and certain stuff that he's allowed to talk about. I really loved the podcast or whatever, but he kind of talks about how aliens show up on around nuclear sites and everything because it does affect multiple realms because it is such an energetic thing. So that's why I asked where you got it from. Is
I
because
didn't
like
hear Tom DeLonge talk about it.
I know, yeah. I was at because like I have heard that as well, and it does like in a way kind
It
of
tracks.
It tracks, yeah.
It's so like the reason.
I can't disprove it.
This is the way I see it. Is that these are multidimensional entities.
That's what he says.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah.
That's what he says.
Yep.
And you should really listen to it.
I have met these.
We'll listen to it
entities.
on the car ride home.
It could be fun. Like these entities have made themselves like apparent to me in my own personal experiences as well. And if you think about it from a signal perspective, right? As soon as we nuke ourselves, you know, by bombing Japan back in the like 1900s, it almost like sends a signal that, oh, this species figured this thing out, right? And it's like it creates like a little bright spot, right, in the cosmic realm. And it's like, oh, okay, we probably have to go and check on these entities because they have like progressed to the point where they have figured out how to build nuclear weapons, right? And then that's where we start seeing them. And I mean, the Roswell crash, I believe that's where we found transistor technology.
Do you want to switch spots? I feel you radiating all of this. Like, I feel like you're a nuclear bomb right now.
It's so hot. It's so hot. Oh, Mr. Bernie or Mr. Bumpy Pickle.
Mr. Bumpy Pickle.
That's a hilarious name.
He's changed his name. I've seen it.
Yeah, that's BD.
Puff Daddy Juice.
Yeah, that's BD right there.
PDJ.
No.
That's fun, Mr. Bumpy Pickle.
Okay, the aliens are AI robots that actually the aliens built to send them down to us. The actual aliens are vibrating much faster than us and exist on a higher plane.
Yep.
They're definitely chill and they're just studying. Exactly. Like they are so advanced, and this is the common like running theory. They're so advanced that studying us is like looking at a version of themselves that they have forgotten about. Right. So like, and if you're a curious entity and you have evolved literally millions of years past your personal industrial revolution, thank you, you're gonna be like curious, like, oh, like I wonder what we did back then, right? If your documents have like melted away, through the space-time continuum, like you as a species, leaving your planet, establishing whole new colonies on another planet, right, and progressing then for another 100,000 years on that planet. Eventually, you forget, right? I think most species probably in the universe have amnesia in that way. So I'll agree with that in that sentiment. Like they're probably here just to study us, to learn about themselves. Dear, end the live stream, life travel, explore, spend time leisuring. I will, don't you worry, questionovers. We're gonna go to a tea party real soon.
Oh, we definitely spend a lot of time leisuring.
Oh yeah, don't you worry, dear friend. Karen, I am truly sorry your life is so small that trying to troll here is the only thing that you have to do. Same question I ask myself.
In the doom scroll.
And the doom scroll. It's
Spend time exploring.
never in other countries but the US. It's in other countries as well. It's just like with the amount of military
It's
like
been
machinery.
over in Egypt for sure. It's been in Singapore. It's been in Japan. There was one in Japan whenever.
Yep.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Hey Chief, thank you. Yeah, stars. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, more. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Chief. Love. Boom, boom, boom. It keeps going. Boom, boom. What do you stop?
Oh, 20. Lost.
Thank you. Thank you for all of the stars, Chief Lakota. It's nice having you here, friend. Chief Lakota is a new friend that's been joining us. He also has a channel. I've checked his stuff. Bless to you,
Oh,
friend.
more stars.
Thank you for the stars, friend. Appreciate your blessings. Oh, incredibly exploring dog isn't allowed in your bedroom. The incredible exploding dog isn't. Yes.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Like I'm like.
Stars.
No, more stars.
29,
It's like
30.
bah, bah, bah.
Chief.
Chief has become top fan. Can you give us a rundown on all the things you believe are demonic? Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Melt. Hey, Combat Journey is here with us as well. How are you doing this fine morning? What's the topic? Today's topic is about how if you take away all of the layers of perception, we love you too, Chief. If you take away all the layers of perception, you see things as it actually is. Infinite.
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 Completely infinite. All right, and that's what we've been considering today, is the fact that
You are like.
yes,
How are you so warm?
I am hot. I'm so hot. It's like there's a lot of energy in my body. It's also the coffee helping. I'm not drinking as much hot as I make, but the caffeine starts kicking my systems. Talk about someone that punched above their weight. Dirk, I'm not punching. Oh, I'm more like welcoming the aliens, if anything. Love, because they like to be hidden and never transparent. Hello, Zoe. Where you want to go?
That's not words.
I know where you want to go. You want to tell me? You want to go bye-bye? Where do you want to go? You want to go outside?
What do you want? What do you want?
He's like 1 foot up. Hello.
What do you want?
What do you want, Zoe? Hey, sweetie bird. Hello. You sweetie.
You want something?
Yeah, there you go. More Hogus Bogus rising. Is there a person home? I don't know what that means. COVID shot symptoms sounds like menopause.
Oh, jeez.
If their beings were so lovely, why are they abducting people without consent? Rising to shine. That I can't really answer you. I'm like not sure about that part. I'm making a meat helmet. Oh, what was that? A kid screaming or a parrot? A parrot. You saw it, Meowie. Yes.
A kid scream or a parent? Yeah.
He's our kid parrot. Yeah. I don't know, Rising to Shine. It's a good question because they are apparently abducting people. Maybe those people that get abducted are consenting on a level that is not their physical bodies, right? Maybe they're not consenting as mind, as the self that we consider ourselves. Maybe they're consenting as something else, right? I don't know. Joe, just showing off. He does do that sometimes. You are cultivating friendship and kindness to ourselves today. How are we? Thank you, Joe. By sometimes, cooling down.
Even though I need the warmth.
Yeah, see, like put that up against me. Yeah, that's nice. The
My
aliens
eyes and
abduct people to
fingers.
study us. Same reason we take animals out of the wild to study them. And sometimes, right, like Joe, for example, Joe has literally captured little owls out in nature to study them as well. They're not doing it, Joe at least, didn't do it with like malicious
It
intent.
might make them fearful for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
but we do track them and we see them come back
Yeah.
yearly and we're tracking their migration system, and in that tracking of their migration system we're able to help them
You know, put your feet underneath me too.
kind of make movements and make movement for them.
Yeah, and like in the moment, that little owl is losing its mind. It thinks it's gonna
Yeah, we put
die.
him in a toilet paper roll so he can't flap his wings.
And they can weigh them.
But we put him in the toilet paper roll so he can't flap his wings so he doesn't harm himself in thinking that we're going to harm him when our intent is not to harm him.
Meowie mix going. Can the aliens study me, please? I consent, aliens. Well, maybe actually, I take that back.
You heard it here, aliens.
You heard it here, aliens. Like that's the thing, right? That resistance, that like, maybe actually I take it back. I think can probably be detected, right? If something is advanced enough to be multidimensional and travel the space-time continuum, it might even have the ability to read our minds. My boss told me to have a good day, so I packed my bags and went home. I love corporate meetings. They are the perfect place to sit and plan what I will eat for lunch. She probably has no cake. We had some cake yesterday, actually. There's suddenly a lot of comments coming through. Let me see if I can catch up with them. Rising, moving from religion to politics, good robot. How are we cultivating friendship? There it is. I'm speaking as a civilized human being. We're trying, right? Melt, have you tried not being those things you were masking and asking for others? I think so. But I kind of like value my masks, right? It's like the role we play, right? If you told the worm in Alice of Wonderland to consider not being a worm, how about you actually don't chillax hitting your pipe while sitting on a mushroom? Then suddenly the Alice in Wonderland story won't be as special. That's my favorite character, right? The Cheshire Cat. It's like, have you considered not being able to go invisible? It's like, yeah, I guess I could not go invisible, but that's a part of my character, right? And that's what makes the story kind of unfold the way it does. You're going to ignore my farting messages, Mel? Yes, that. Yes, I am. To cultivating friendship and kindness by defending science, perhaps. Ooh, nice. Yes, defending. Dan has his ears split. I was like, what? You're doing what now? Repeating what everyone else says is civilized to you? How about telling us something about you? Yeah, do. Basically, we're wired for struggle. Human history is full of it. So when life gets too easy today,
Combat.
our brains just invent new problems.
Combat.
Because that's what they know how to do best.
That's what, yeah, I'm thinking about the talk that we had on that walk just the other day. It's like eventually a world where there are no problems
Yeah.
and there's nothing to worry about, where people can focus on building their health. I'm like, I don't know, we can do that right now. We can all do that right now. And for some reason we get caught up in these dramas and making dramas, like as a species.
The little stories we tell ourselves.
Yeah, and it just happens.
Some people believe that we need some sort of unifying force, right? That if we get invaded by aliens, maybe that will suddenly be the thing that helps us come together. But who knows? Dude's goofy, bet you are. But you're gorgeous, and too good for him, girl. Just say.
Wait, what?
Thanks, Ash. That's nice, very cute. Let's say this. If I knew that I had a new neighbor, I'd say hello, right? Yeah, I'm jealous of her hair. Me too, Sarah. I call it midnight
It
waterfall.
hurts sometimes whenever I'm laying on it or it gets in the way. So like pros and cons.
She tried to foam roll herself this morning, and
Tried to foam roll my back and I just pulled my hair instead.
you introduce yourself to your new neighbor, possibly also the family. A sign of a good gesture and friendship. Apparently, they have introduced themselves. That's the thing, rising to shine. But again, right, the neighbor things, like technically all of us, all 8 billion of us are neighbors. And even though I as someone that is sociable, would like to meet every person on Earth, in order for me to do so, and I did that math, right? Like if I wanted to give every person on Earth a hug, it would take me something like 120,000 years if I gave every person only a 5-second hug, right? To do that. And in that way, it's
And how many people are going to be born in that time, and how many people are you going to miss in that time?
exactly. So it's unreasonable to expect the aliens to introduce themselves individually to every single one of us. You kind of have to realize that you're the alien already. Your scarves are very cool. Thank you, Adam James. That's nice of you. They're gifts from friends. I like to be adorned in gifts. Loved by friends, holding me with their love. Kind of like I think of it like a hug that's around my arm, my shoulders. Can you take off the internet? Can you take me off the internet so I can stop scrolling? Like all you have to do is lock your phone.
You can like close your eyes. That's what you can do. You don't even have to press the button. You can close your eyes and then you can breathe deep into the belly.
You know what I'm thinking about? How reality is a kind of internet that we're tuning into as this conscious experience.
Mycelium is a kind of internet.
Yeah, there is a Tic Tac incident that's pretty crazy. Yeah, the Tic Tac spaceships. Hey mom, there's something in the bedroom in the back
Hey
room.
mom, there's something in the back room.
Is that an alien
Hope
thing?
it's not the creatures from above. They used to tell me stories as if my dreams were boring. We all know conspiracies are dumb.
Is that a Blink-182 track?
It's called Aliens Exist.
There you go. I mean, you did talk about him talking about that stuff. Dang, Sam is mad today. It's me, Puff. What Tic Tac incident? I highly recommend reading The Unexpected Journey about Betty and Barney Hill abduction event. It's really interesting. There was one in Zimbabwe as well, where a whole school of kids saw an alien craft descend onto the planet, right? And they were like they interview these kids, and all of them come to the exact same conclusion. They interview them individually, and they give the exact same descriptions, right? And like, why? Why would a school kids in freaking Zimbabwe lie about something like that? Like, what do they have to gain? Melt, I'd compare our relationship with the aliens to human relationships to like silverback gorillas. We have literally evolved beyond them, and we go into their habitat to study and not disturb. And then we understand, right? We understand about the gorillas. Like, you're not supposed to look the gorillas in their eyes, right? Because they don't like that. And I'm sure that the aliens probably discovered as well that humans don't like seeing aliens, where they're like, suddenly fucking humans start losing their mind. Like, oh, they're just running in circles screaming. And they were like, oh, that seems like my presence perturbs these poor creatures. Maybe I shouldn't just introduce myself to every single one that I see, all right, kind of thing. I agree with you, Dan. What was, yeah, parrot. The aliens abduct people to study us. Yeah, it's true that parrots' life expectancy is 100+ years. Could
Not
be.
100 plus.
I guess,
Around 80.
yeah, 80 years, but I mean, there are outliers.
There are outliers. This is true. Life expectancy in when they're domesticated is longer, if following the right
Diet and stuff.
diet and everything under the right conditions, they can live up to like 80 years. I think in the wild they live a lot less because of environment. You know, they're birds, so like they're prey animals. They're easy, for the most part.
They can also be the predators, like the owls. Nothing eats the owls. The owls eats
Apex
everything else.
predators.
An apex predator. Imagine becoming a fourth-dimensional alien's pet. Like, they domesticate you just like we do. I wouldn't
I'm
mind.
here for it.
Yeah. I'm like, Beto, you want to take care of me?
I hope they take care of me like I take care of my pets.
You want to give me
That's all.
like gentle scritches on my head? I bet. I'd be
Are
an
they gonna
alien
feed
pet.
me?
I've like literally as a kid, I was like wishing, hoping that the aliens would take me. Like, please, oh, I would love to live in an alien spaceship traveling the universe. This is kind of what we're talking about. We put a lot of human features on these aliens. Why would something that can travel space easily, apparently, want to look up our bottles? Our bottles. Yeah. Again, they would have sophisticated enough sensors to be able to scan every single cell of your body, probably, without having to be invasive. Is this like China-America bilateral meeting? She's not Chinese. And I'm not American. So I'm
cute.
not exactly king of the world. The monkey grants your wish. Your butthole is now of intense scholarly fascination to
Photo.
eager new visitors. Quick question. What car would you drive to a street race with? An electric one. Probably the BYD. I don't know what it's called. Check this. Check this. Check this. This is now the fastest car. What is the fastest car in the world right now? I know it's the BYD, but give me the name. I would go to a street race with a BYD Yang Wang U9 Extreme. Yeah, it goes 308 miles an hour, 500 kilometers an hour. It has 3,000 horsepower. What's the 0 to 60? It has a 0 to 60 in, give me 1 second, BYD U9X. 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. Yes. It's like 1, 2. You're driving 100 kilometers an hour. That thing is insanely fast. They actually did a video of like them breaking the world record for like the fastest car. So that would be my street race car, bro. I'll slap anyone's ass. They can try, but they will lose. We're not supposed to be alive to have a perfect experience without struggles and problems, Dan says. Yeah, now we're getting some good Dan stuff.
Yeah.
It's fundamentally opposed to what life experience is all about. That's why we always invent new problems. Yeah, perfect doesn't exist. There's actually something me and Joe talked about, where it's like there's no such thing. And even if you, and this is something I said to Joe and her asking like, what's the perfect way to be? Even if you figure out the perfect way to be, it'll only be correct for like one instance of reality. And then time will pass and circumstances will pass. And then what was perfect 5 seconds ago is no longer perfect right now. Geez, love. Love to you. Your love, your wife. Yeah, of course. How could you not? And thus, the churn of the space-time, eat crispy onion toppings as chips and suffer. I think I missed the comment before. And on a deeper level, okay, so he says that we always invent new problems. And on a deeper level, there are no problems, just actions folding into each other. For example, I bought crispy onions for salad and burger toppings, but I ate all of them instead as chips. Now I'm gassy. And thus the churn of space-time. Eat crispy onions, toppings as chips and suffer. That's hilarious.
So silly.
Chief Lakota, thank you for all of your blessings in this space, friend. Connection requires presence. A single rose can be my garden. A single friend, my world. Ooh, Leo Bushkagalia. I probably said that incorrectly, Hoopty, but that's a beautiful quote, bro. Thank you for sharing that. Thanks, Dream2. That's a great one, right, Adam? Where the fuck are all of these people coming from? It's okay that things you don't understand exist within your world. It doesn't make them demonic. Put the pitchforks down. Yeah, right? Like, and I said this to, I think, Hoopy, like 3 days ago. If the things that you believe, right? And believe is a very strong word. You cannot know something to be true and believe it at the same time. But if you choose to believe things that bring you joy, believe things that bring you hope in the future, believe things that like lighten your load of your heart. If you believe things that make you scared, make you fearful of the world, make you feel like there's no hope, then stop.
Like you're creating that for your inner environment.
Yeah.
You have an inner environment that your mind influences. Yes, it's true that the body informs the mind, but the mind influences the body. Like, and we have power over these, like, which thoughts that we hold on to. Those thoughts are not ourselves, right? Those thoughts are not us.
Something
They're
that's
just
cool.
thoughts.
And we've like studied this. Your body doesn't know the difference between you thinking something in your mind and it happening in reality.
Yeah, right? Because you're creating that instance in your mind and you're reliving it.
Exactly.
And so, like, if you're sitting here focused on what is demons and what is demonic, that's real to you. They are real demons to you. But like you telling me that like say you think that I'm being demonic or we are being demonic, like we're not feeling or being or acting in a way that's demonic. We're not over here like focusing on demon craft or Satanism or anything like that. We're just being.
We're just chilling,
So we're
bro.
not having that demonic experience. That demonic experience is happening only within you. And then you choosing to put it out there, you're projecting that demonic experience onto other people. So you're trying to create that for other people.
Yeah, the whole thing of like language, for the most part, is used to make other people feel the way we do. Online Karen. It's still that online Karen person. It says women talking lowers volume. It's like, what's wrong? What's wrong with you, bro? Still funny, but stop. Come on, dude. Like, have some respect. Learn how to be kind. I mean, again, yeah.
Or don't have respect. That's gonna.
Chief, from mouth to ass, you are a donut that consumes and produces shit. Your entire being is a bottle. Lol.
What?
Jeez, love. What the fuck? What did Chief do? Shame. We are the aliens. Yes, Tomo. There's a new Exerbia video that's literally titled "We Are the Aliens," I think, or something like that. And I want to show you that video too. I told you about it. The one where it's like they discovered a new species, Oceanus reflectus or something like that. Really good video. Go watch it. Exerbia is one of my favorite content creators. Yeah, brother, you nailed it. There's no such thing as perfect. Even the concept is pretty stupid unless you're using like a colloquial definition of perfect, meaning like, this is great. Exactly. Yeah.
Aw.
That time will pass. Our gas will pass. Yeah, and whether you do or don't believe in demons, and whether you do, don't believe in demons because they're not real. Exactly. Like, I don't know if they're real or not real kind of thing, but whether they're real or not real is of little consequence to me, right? In the way that it doesn't affect my life. You could say, oh, Kate is here. We talked about...
we were talking about you yesterday.
And this morning.
And this morning. We've been talking about you.
Yeah.
Like, the experiences that we've had with you ring on to your sense of humor. We've brought it with us. Like,
should I kill him?
we say that a lot.
Yeah, Kate knows what we're talking about. So, like, this is a line from Kate that, like, really cracked me up. We were, like, sitting in her little breakfast nook, and her kitty was kind of, like, getting, like, beautiful boy, but getting extra. And then in his getting closeness, he, like, put out his nails, and he, like, nicked my inner leg. And I was, like, getting a little bit itchy, because I am allergic to cats, and I was, like, getting welted and stuff. And then I mention it. I'm like, oh man, it's like itchy and welted. And she goes, I'm sorry. Should I kill him? And like it catches me so off guard. And that line stays with us, Kate.
We say it all the time.
Thank you for joining us, friend. It's hilarious. And I have run out of patience. So I was like, okay, maybe and close this little tab. We don't get new like other species. We just get old. I mean, for now. Right? She's laughing. For now, things will change, right? We are developing new technologies that will help us stay young as well. The geese fly east to find the priest. Thank you, T. the Lame. Thank you for joining us too. Hi, it's Angela, again from Italy. I wish you both a beautiful Sunday. And always, I love your videos and channel. Enjoy your day. Love you. Thank you, Angela, for joining us. Blessings upon you, dear friend. I hope you have a beautiful day too. A wonderful Sunday. If people were more knowledgeable and educated as to what their choices cause in their life, they wouldn't make those choices. That's a good hoopy comment.
Well, what? If people were more knowledgeable and educated as to what their choices cause in their life, they wouldn't make those choices.
Yep.
Yep.
It's true. You know my sentiment. I got punished. How did it happen? Who punished you, bro? Retracts the message. Why did you flinch when she moved? Are you okay? You know, like sometimes it's cuffs, sometimes it's whips, sometimes it's hard.
So
I'm gonna stop. Greetings from Russia, guys. Hey, Sat. Thank you for joining us from Russia, friend. Sending you and all of your Russian brethren so much love as well. Biologically, we don't change like the rest of the things here. Yeah, we do evolve differently than the average entity on planet Earth. It's true. We also have influence, right? We get to push buttons in our evolution. That's the way I see it. I think of humans as the ultimate entropy fighting machines, right? We paint buildings, we sweep the floors, clean we clean things, right? Animals can do it too, but they usually do so for the sake of procreation. Thinking about a birdie that cleans the space so that he can do his mating dance, right? Where humans do it for the sake of the nice. We like it clean
Birds
because
we
it's
like.
nice. I am back from a big Sam's Club slash Aldi run. I spent a couple of hours on Tuesday in the ER
Yee.
with some inexplicable pain. Most likely a kidney stone, but they couldn't see it. Hopefully, it's a small one in that case. I'm so sorry, Kate.
Goodness, Kate.
That can't be fun, dear friend. I'm happy that you went to the hospital and found out, and you're still hurting. I hope that you're feeling better. This is definitely a way to go about life. He's a man in a scarf, and she has fangs. Why do you think he jumped? He knows his space. He knows his place exactly. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be careful. I think there's a video of a guy who's like, he gets asked like, "What are you scared of?" And he goes, "My wife." Hydrate down. Oops, meant hydrate. Dan. Hydrate Dan.
Hydrate down.
This is not true at all. I know the consequences of eating crispy onion toppings as chips, but I will eat it that way again. Yeah, well, I mean, you'll have to pay the consequences some more. I managed to do one scroll and I came across a Korean woman singing pop songs in English. It made me feel calm. There you go. Sometimes you get good stuff too, Nancy.
Oh, Kate's not feeling any more pain. That's good.
There we go. No more pain. My bedroom is finished
Aw,
and I love
nice.
it so much.
New carpet.
New carpet.
Yeah.
When y'all say that we're evolving differently than other animals, what does that mean?
Yeah, combat. That's a good question.
Yeah, sure.
Me and Melt, I think, disagree on this.
Yeah. So I believe animals evolve environmentally, right? So if it gets hotter, they'll shed more fur or something like that, over time. For example, moths during the Industrial Revolution in England, they put out so much coal ash that the moths went from being white to being black because that's the only way that they could camouflage themselves from their environmental kind of like predators, right? So they evolved because of their environment changing, where I believe human beings can evolve consciously, right? We can be like, oh, this behavior is causing me pain. This behavior is hurting my relationships. This behavior is not facilitating the growth that I want in my life. And then we can change a behavior, right? Like a birdie cannot change the behavior of putting a worm in its baby's mouths, right? That's what it needs to do, right? That's the way it's going to be 10 years from now as well. However, the things we'll put in our mouths 10 years from now will be different. Just think about the way that our awareness has arisen to the food quality in our society, right? Where people used to think of fast food. Right, as a child, used to think of fast food as a treat, right? I was like, oh, yay, we're going to eat McDonald's. I'm so happy. Now, thinking about eating McDonald's brings me dread, right? And that is a conscious evolution, right? If it was just the base level of we eat food to get food in our bellies, then we wouldn't have changed, right? But the fact that we do means that we have an extra layer of cognition attached to our process of evolution. And I might be wrong. I'm more than willing to admit this, but I don't know that animals have the same level of cognition around that whole fractal.
I would almost say that the animals have more because the humans are trying to solve human problems that humans created. And the animals already have their harmonic way of knowing, and they're just adapting subtly in a way that doesn't harm themselves, and they don't have to solve the problems that they've created.
That's neat. I share that perspective as well in a way.
In a way, like we're just trying to get back to our animal selves, but in a way that prolongs our beingness as individuals.
I mean, like, We do. Yeah, I hear you.
Well, I'm
But
saying I'm just answering the question. I don't want to get into this conversation.
I
necessarily
enjoy
here
this
again.
conversation.
No,
I'll just share this one part,
just
and then I'll finish it up. Like the fact that we do like red light therapy, there's nothing natural about that, right? Technically, like we're using laser diodes to output specific bandwidths of frequencies to have our mitochondria spin up its efficacy in like taking care of our skin health, for example, right?
we're getting. I don't want
Oh,
to get
yeah,
too far
actually, we
into it.
do have to get going.
That's why. That's why I was like, I don't want to get into this
Yeah,
conversation.
it is an
again.
interesting one though. Like and we can talk about it a lot. Maybe come back tomorrow again, and we can have that conversation. Combat journey. I'm fine, thanks. No more pain, bless again. I have a broken arm and a broken leg. I hope you feel better soon, dear friend. Did you know that North Korea has their own Amazon online store equivalent, including one-day shipping? I didn't know this. Good for them. New carpet, new paint, new bed, new chair. Got
Nice.
that newness, new toy.
New space.
What was this live about? This live was about the infinite, right? And
So which means everything.
we
and
talked
anything,
about anything and everything a little bit
which could
today.
be the cosmic fart or
Yeah,
aliens.
we went all the way from like the base level of like pooping and farting to
Aliens.
multi-dimensional aliens in this stream. You know.
Aliens and conscious evolution.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying it. Love is true. I'd love to have Joe's fangs.
You
I
can have fangs.
I would compete my heritage. Yeah, people talking about your fangs.
I thought I had monster teeth.
I mean,
I think you have fangs.
I have fangs too. But apparently, vampires are monsters. So if you have monster teeth, it could still be fangs. Checks out. I might intellectually understand, but I can't bring that to bear on a situation I have no help. Hey Melt, got change from me? Am I getting timed out today? You've never been timed out, Hoopy.
Oh, did you get timed? Oh.
Who timed you out, bro? Not me. Animals have the same cognition we have. If we were bound, the body of a lion, you would act as a lion. Would, even if you were once a human. I agree with that as well, right? But a lion likes leisure, right? That in that way, they're going to continue experiencing in that way. Like think about the way cats exist. Cats have kind of like perfected their evolutionary path.
It's definitely been that's been altered by humanity.
For sure. But they're like the cat kind of like form.
Okay.
The cat form has existed before our civilization kind of thing, right? And they're still very much in the same form. Their diet might have been influenced, and maybe their docileness.
Oh yeah, I was thinking like the domesticated cats have been. They're like deviants to nature.
But if you let them out into nature, they still survive, right?
Yeah, they'll definitely
even if
survive.
they've been domesticated. We're getting close to the end of it. I'm gonna pull a card soon. Well, what I will say is watch a gorilla eat. I do this all the time. It's very fascinating. The way they decide to eat. Their banana, the peels is insane. They put real thought into it. Yeah, the way they move. Right? Watching a gorilla dad play with his baby kind of thing. You can see there's thought in it as well. I've seen a video of a gorilla dad and a gorilla baby looking at a worm together. Right? And like the fascination that they kind of look with.
Yeah, I think my thing is that like there's so much out there to know and to understand and to claim that we know it as a science, like we just know it. Like you were talking the other day looking at a bluebird and saying like, "Oh, I know that." Then it stops you from knowing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like maybe that bluebird will do something that you haven't seen before, but in being like, "Oh, I know that," and then looking the other way, concluding that there's nothing more for you to learn there. Limits your own expression.
And so I think that in us concluding that we're differently evolving, like clearly we are evolving differently. We do, each species interacts in this world differently. But to conclude that like there's a separation between us and them, I
don't think of it as separation because we're learning from them as well, kind of thing, right? Like we're starting to now like analyze the whale songs and stuff to try and understand.
Yeah,
we're even feeding it into AI to have that database starting to be built, right? And then we are going to, as a species, because of that consciousness, evolve because of that. And then we're going to use AI to put messages into a form that the whales can understand, influencing their evolution because of our conscious evolution.
I think so too. I was reading, there's this book that talked about the way that other animals perceive things and how we try to anthropomorphize so much. There's so much anthropomorphizing.
We do have to finish up. Sorry. Like, I'm feeling still very hot and now suddenly stressed, and I'm not getting through the comments. I think eating animals is okay because a human is an animal too. That's something that you also said, right? Animals eat other animals, it's nature. If you think humans are not supposed to be animal-like, we shouldn't also reproduce because that is animal-like too. I hear you, friend.
With you.
It's Angela again, bless. Is she your girlfriend? She's my wife. She's beautifully gorgeous and so nice. If she is your girlfriend, I wish you two beautiful people the best in the world. Love you both. Thank you. Yeah, we're married, actually. But thank you, Angela. I am very happy. Humans have separated ourselves from the natural world. We created our own reality, but animals still live within the old world. Yeah.
John knows.
You're right, John.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
Animals still live within the old world and we created our own new reality, for sure. That's an interesting concept.
Yeah, the consciousness kind of thing, right?
I love the old world.
The old world continues to exist. And when we find ourselves in it, there's a certain calm that arises in our spirits as well, like the whole forest bathing thing, right? It's just a matter of, we can't stay there. Like, unfortunately, we can't stay there. You can go and live in the forest, but we lose our minds as well if we do that. Some people do. Some people try that. But if it was the way to be, more people, I think, would probably be gravitating towards it. Okay, I feel like there's still so much love in chat, and I don't want to say goodbye, but we do have to get leaving soon. Are you in a civil relationship?
Civil? What's that mean?
I also don't know what that means. We're legally married, if that's what you're asking. That's Universe. I talk to Christy daily, and I tell her you said as much. Sending Christy love.
Christy, yeah.
Universe. Can we collectively send positive vibes to our friend Christy K? She might need it.
Yeah.
Sending her love.
Our dear friend.
Maybe this card will also be some extra love towards that mount. Yeah.
Funky Welsh lady.
Depending on where you live, you're completely out of the food chain. Most humans are out of the food chain. It's pretty interesting.
Somebody in the chat say stop. He's flaring the cards.
Yeah, we can live in nature, but eventually we will change that nature by our beings there. Exactly. Yeah, well done. Lovely couple. Thank you, funky Welsh lady. Dang. Appreciate your love. Stop. There it is.
Here's John's card. Ooh. The tetrahedron.
The tetrahedron.
Hold right side up.
The card of action. Whoa. And we do have to jump to action, so it feels extra apt. It goes understanding and action. The tetrahedron with its 4 equal triangular faces is one of the 5 three-dimensional solids commonly called the Platonic solids. The simplest of these solids is the tetrahedron and is associated with the masculine aspect and the element of fire. It is a symbol of action and understanding. This is the fire of ambition and the understanding of what it will take to bring ideas and projects to fruition. Is there a mission you have been considering or a decision you have been putting off? Now is the time to seek greater understanding and assurance that the path you have embarked upon is in your best interest. Now is the time to take action and initiate movement towards the promotion of ideas and the completion of creative projects. If you are already engaged in this process, this card affirms your decision to act and supports the inspiration and passion that directs you upon this path. Understand that the evolution of your vision will take energy and focus. Remember to listen to your inner guidance and make certain this action is not mere smoke and flames, but intentional movement towards your highest good. I appreciate you, friends, for joining us again. I'm sorry for ending it so abruptly, but we have to already be technically on the road, shouldn't we?
In the next
10
couple minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go and pee and stuff because, well, spot on for me. Just only recently, I've been tackling big household projects in the last 2 days. Focus and energy.
And intention.
And intention, of course. Thank you for taking that intention into yourself, John, for making your home more homely place. I think you just last night said our home has been getting nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feeling like this intention has been set.
Organized our plants.
Yeah, you did. It's true. Enjoy your tea party. Thank you, friends. Had a fun Mad Hatter party. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, everybody. It was such a pleasure getting to share the space. We'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Thank you. And we love you. Ta-ta!